We're reacting to top 10 weirdest foods eaten around the world. Kash. What's kash?
Not every strange foreign dish stands a good chance of murdering you, but they're still plenty odd to American taste buds. The Armenian soup called kash is just that. Kash is cow meat simmered in broth and liberally seasoned with garlic, salt, and lemon juice.
Cow what? Cow feet?
Sounds so weird.
That's not bad.
Cow meat in question is from the hooves.
Cow feet isn't bad, guys. Pakistanis have cow feet. I eat cow feet? Same. You guys are overthinking it. Pakistan has a very similar dish. It's called paya. This is what it looks like, chat. Pakistan has a very similar dish. And it's really, really tasty. I love it. I knew you were into feet as soon as I joined the stream. What the heck? What is that supposed to mean? You like sucking on cow toes? I'll gladly suck on some cow toes. Hakarl.
Typically found in Greenland, hakarl isn't just any shark meat. Preparers
Shark.
usually use meat from the Greenland shark, which is highly poisonous due to all the uric acid and trimethylamine oxide. The only way to detoxify the meat is to ferment it, and this process takes months. First, you bury the meat in a shallow hole and cover it with gravel and large stones. This helps to remove toxic fluids from the meat, but doing so takes anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks.
You'd eat shark, but do you not see what they're saying? It's toxic, and the only way to remove the toxicity is to have it ferment for 8 months.
After that, you cut the meat up into strips and hang it out to dry. It's another several months before the meat is dry enough to serve. Once it is, you remove the now browned skin, cut the meat into cubes, and eat.
I don't know about that. I would eat toes, but I wouldn't eat shark that's been fermented for 8 months. That probably smells disgusting. If shark was halal, I would. If it wasn't fermented for 8 months. I can't do the whole fermentation thing. Oh my God, stink bugs. Insect, I'll never eat an insect in my life. Let alone a stink bug?
Stink bugs are exactly what they sound like. Insects that give off a terrible scent. Much like skunks, stink bugs emit their smell when defending themselves. And even if you like eating bugs, when preparing the bugs for consumption, cooks do remove the glands. Not eating the stink might make eating stink bugs more palpable, except for one other issue. You may be eating these bugs alive.
No, man.
Of stink bug called the humil, and this hearty little guy can survive upwards of a week after being cooked and beheaded. So if you eat a taco sauce mix containing humil, there's a good chance those little guys are still alive and kicking. That fact might stink most of all.
Yeah, I'd never eat that. Blood clams.
Have you ever eaten them so raw they're still bleeding? Probably not, and for good reason.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, chat.
While you could theoretically boil most of this liquid away, doing so means you're not enjoying blood clams the way they're meant to. To fans of the dish, the rawness and bloodiness is part of the appeal.
That's gross. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Yeah, okay, guys, that definitely no. So far, I've only said yes to the cow feet. White ant eggs soup.
If you want a truly sensational soup, head to the Vietnam.
Wait, he said, if you want a truly sensational soup.
And Cambodia area and give white ant egg soup a shot. If you don't want to eat hundreds of ants at various stages of development, however, then maybe stay away.
Nah, bro. Even looking at this, I want to throw up. Even looking at this picture, I want to throw up.
If you eat it, fans say, the eggs pop open in your mouth and emit a sour flavor.
Bro, come on, man. Oh my God, dude. No.
But that's not all. This soup also contains partial ant embryos as well as baby ants.
Please don't eat it. Thank God they didn't show him eating it. Tuna eyeballs. I don't know how this can get any worse. Tuna eyeballs is how it can get any worse, probably.
While this dish may sound like something a child may invent, or perhaps an ingredient in a witch's curse, in Japan, tuna...
Why are the eyes so big?
A tuna's eyeballs are roughly the size of a tennis ball, so there's plenty to consume. When cooked, the outer part of the eye, called the sclera, becomes extra chewy and not particularly edible. However, the inside becomes quite soft and easy to drink if that's your thing. Despite many chefs sautéing the eyeballs with flavors like soy sauce and ginger, many people report the taste as kind of bland.
Bro, they're gobbling that eyeball up, bro. They're gobbling that eyeball, man.
It sounds like the rest of tuna is far more flavorful. If you still wish to try some eyes next time you're in Japan, make absolutely sure they're cooked. Some may say you can eat the eyes raw, but doing so risks contracting all sorts of bacteria.
tuna eyes don't sound that bad compared to the previous ones. I'll agree. So far, I just want to eat the shark. For me, it's the cow feet. I'll eat the cow feet.
In addition, should you try tuna eyeballs, be sure to ask for its accompanying shot called tuna's tears. It's a mixture of strong spirit soju and raw tuna fish.
I like how he's like giving us like advice as if we're gonna try it out. If you're gonna eat the eyeballs, make sure you ask for the cornea. That's the best part of the eyeball. Sea urchins. This is interesting.
There's a chance you've eaten uni at your favorite sushi restaurant, or at least seen it on the menu. But do you know what it is? If you answer it's a sea urchin, you're only partially correct. Uni is a sea urchin, yes, but there's only one part of the urchin that's even remotely edible. It's gonads.
Remotely edible? What does that even mean?
But only a small amount of urchins sport the edible kind. So when you manage to eat uni, understand you're about to consume a rare delicacy. It's actually an incredibly versatile food, and you can find it served as sushi, sashimi, atop of bed of pasta or rice, or steamed in an eggy broth called chawanmushi.
I'd probably try it. Like, I don't really mind that it's from a sea urchin, but like, I want to know what it tastes like though. Sea urchin nut. Now that I realize, hold on, is that what a gonad is? An organ that produces gametes. Oh, so that is sea urchin balls basically. So yeah, I'm gonna pass on trying it out. I'm gonna respectfully pass. Okay, odoridon. I'm guessing this is like live squid.
A Japanese dish called odoridon, where you essentially eat an octopus alive.
It's not alive though.
A chef will take an octopus or squid and chop its head off. Then they'll immediately place the raw corpse upon a bed of noodles, rice, and salmon eggs.
Wait, is it actually alive? I thought it's just the nerves. Wait, it actually is alive? No, they kill it. It's the salt that makes the nerves act up, right?
Then they bring the freshly dead octopus to your table and it's time to eat. As you might have guessed, a headless octopus isn't actually alive.
Yeah, there we go.
It might as well be, given how active its nervous system is. Pour soy sauce over the body and it will start to wriggle and shake. That's because the sodium in soy sauce activates the tentacle's neurons, which have not yet shut down, to come alive.
That's very uncanny. It's very uncanny seeing something headless move its limbs like that. I'd be able to eat it, but I won't be able to eat it if it's moving. That's the only thing. That ain't safe. Am I gonna suck in your throat?
To many, the sensation of eating something that's squirming inside your mouth is worth the night out.
Did you guys hear what he just said? Let's repeat that sentence real quick.
To many, the sensation of eating something that's squirming inside your mouth is worth the night out.
Why? Just why?
Despite how, if you're not careful, it could be your very last night ever. That's because the still wiggling and contracting tentacles might just latch itself onto your throat as you attempt to swallow them. Quick reminder,
oh my God,
on these tentacles are incredibly strong. If it does this, you're likely to choke to death.
That's what Immortal was talking about. So you could die eating this. You literally could die eating this. I'd be scared to eat that. Do not many more people die eating this? Okay, this I'll never eat. I know what this is, but I'll never eat this.
Taking a duck egg and fertilizing it for several weeks. After about 3 weeks, the egg sports a well-formed fetus, complete with feathers, wings, and a beak. They then hard-boil the egg.
Never. I could never eat this.
If you want to try balut, you don't have to worry about shelling out tons of money at a fancy restaurant. This is no rare delicacy, but rather a normalized snack you can buy almost anywhere in the country.
Never. I'd never eat this, man.
Everyone likes soup, but not everyone is likely to enjoy fruit bat soup. It won't take long to...
Isn't this how coronavirus started?
To understand why. To prepare this so-called soup...
Bro, what?
When you place the bat in a bowl with some coconut milk and a few vegetables.
Hell no.
You eat it.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, bro.
Or remove the bat's head.
No! 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 Who's eating this? I'm gonna devour that. No, you won't.
Head this way, fruit bat soup sounds unbelievably bland. It's also unbelievably dangerous. Much like odoridon, the fruit bat ends up on your plate immediately after dying.
Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Out of all the things I would eat on this list, I choose kash. I would not eat the shark. I would never eat the stink bugs. I would never eat the blood clams. Never eat the white ant eggs. Never eat the tuna eyeballs. Sea urchin, maybe. Octopus, never. That could literally kill you. And then the embryo, duck embryo, no, never. No, hell no. Hell no, dude.